God says, something beautiful is about to happen soon, but if you ignore this message, you will miss it and cry for what could have been yours. Don't make the mistake of skipping this. My beloved, stop scrolling. I am speaking to you. Heaven has paused its silence to whisper something into your spirit. I am not here to stir your curiosity. I am here to change your life. A breakthrough that you have waited for, wept over, and perhaps even stopped believing in, is closer than you realize. But if you walk away now, you will walk away from something that was meant to change everything for you. Comment Amen if you can feel this in your spirit. I have seen how tired you are. You've smiled through storms, held yourself together when it felt like you were falling apart. You've prayed when no one else knew you were barely breathing inside. And I am telling you, not gently but firmly, something beautiful is coming. Not just pleasant or temporary, but something divine, something that carries my fingerprints. But if you harden your heart or scroll away, this might pass you by like a door you were meant to open but never knocked on. Listen closely. What I'm about to bring into your life will carry healing for old wounds. It will restore what you thought was lost for good, a relationship, a purpose, a calling, a peace that surpasses all understanding. You have cried over delays, you have questioned my timing. But now, the heavens are preparing a release. You are standing at the edge of a divine turning point, and you must not let fear, doubt, or distraction snatch this from you. This is not just a feel-good moment, it's a holy announcement. I am the Lord your God, and I do not speak to entertain. When I say something beautiful is about to happen, I am not teasing you. I do not give false hope. I am planting a seed of truth that is ready to bloom if you dare to believe. Just as I told Sarah she would bear a child in her old age, just as I called Lazarus out of the tomb when all hope was buried, I am now calling forth your blessing. Comment 1111 if you believe I am speaking to you right now. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are held. And though you've been in the fire, I have walked with you through every flame. This next chapter is not something you will manufacture. It will be a manifestation of my glory in your life. Doors that wouldn't budge are going to swing open. Hearts that were closed will soften. Even the things that didn't work before will suddenly fall into place, not by luck, but by my favor. But be warned, my child. If you turn away from this word with cynicism, you may never know what was meant to be yours. So many people let doubt become their master. They shrug off my whisper because it doesn't come with thunder, but my power does not always come with noise. Sometimes it comes quietly, like a soft nudge, and those who are humble enough to receive it, receive everything. Those who walk away, walk into regret. I see what no one else sees. The tears you wiped before anyone could notice, the prayers you whispered under your breath, the nights you stared at the ceiling wondering if I still heard you. I did. And I have not only heard, but I have stored every tear, every groan, every longing. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has gone unnoticed. You are about to see how I take broken things and make them beautiful again. This isn't for everyone. This is for the one who knows that deep inside they are on the edge of something. You've felt it in your bones, that stirring, that silent expectation that maybe, just maybe, God is about to do something. And you are right, but you cannot delay your obedience. You cannot wait until it's comfortable or makes perfect sense. Faith means moving even when your feet are trembling. Do not let distractions rob you of what's next. Do not let bitterness harden your heart. Do not compare your journey with others and miss the blessing I've designed just for you. This is personal. This is sacred. I have not forgotten the promises I made you. Even when the years passed, I was still working. Even when people gave up on you, I did not. I was pruning, refining, preparing. And now, my child, the time has come. Miracles don't come to those who only listen. They come to those who lean in and believe. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for your attention. Because if you ignore this, you may miss a moment you've been waiting for your entire life. If you stay, if you trust me, I will show you that I am still the God who splits seas, shuts the mouths of lions, and raises the dead. Now is not the time to shrink back. Now is the time to rise in faith. What's ahead of you is not just survival, it is restoration, elevation, healing, peace and joy. Your name is on my heart, your life is in my hands. And no weapon formed against you will prosper when I am your defender. This is your season to rise. Before you keep reading, if this word is resonating deep within you, if you feel a shift in your spirit, I ask you to like this video, not for applause, but as a sign of agreement, a moment of faith. Let it be your yes to what I'm doing. You will not be forgotten in this season. You will not be left behind. I have marked you for favor. You will go from overlooked to sought after, from wandering to established, from weeping to laughter. The ashes you've carried will be exchanged for beauty. The mourning in your soul will turn into dancing. I am doing a new thing, and though it has been delayed, it will not be denied. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financial freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Do not ask how it will happen. Just know that I am the one who parts waters and makes streams flow in the desert. What you thought was your end is about to become your testimony. I will make you a sign and a wonder, and those who mocked you will witness your elevation. But you must not give up now. You must hold on, because your suddenly is almost here. Even now, as you take these words in, I am moving behind the scenes, shifting pieces, touching hearts, releasing favor, opening gates. You are not alone in this. I am surrounding you with my angels, my presence and my covering. The enemy tried to break you, but he failed. What he meant for evil, I will use for your good. You are not reading this by accident. I brought you here. You needed to hear this today, because something beautiful, something heaven-ordained, is about to touch your life. And if you believe that, hold on. Keep your heart open. Keep your eyes on me, because I am not finished. I am just getting started. Every delay was not a denial, it was divine preparation. My timing is never late. My hand is never weak. And my promises never return empty. What's coming is not random. It is what you've been praying for in the dark when no one else knew your heart was breaking. You've felt stuck. You've wondered if I forgot you. You've seen others rise while you stayed behind. But I was not punishing you. I was protecting what I placed inside you. You are not meant to settle for less than what I created you for. The reason it felt heavy is because what I'm preparing for you is weighty with glory. Your purpose carries more than momentary ease. It carries eternal impact. That's why the fight has been hard, because the enemy tried to crush what I'm about to release. Now is the time to return to me with your whole heart. Not halfway, not casually. Come close, because I'm not withholding anything. The moment you let go of what was never meant to stay, you'll see what I've kept reserved for you. You've been chasing things that can't carry your destiny. Let them go. I am the only one who holds your future, and I'm not just planning to bless you, I'm planning to make your life a reflection of my power. You must believe that you are not just seen, you are pursued. Not just noticed, you are chosen. I knit you together with purpose. I carried you through pain others didn't even know you were facing. I saw the silent battles, I heard the questions you never said out loud. And I'm telling you again, not in mystery, but with clarity, what is about to come into your life is something you will not be able to take credit for. It will be clearly me. My signature will be on it. Comment 333 to declare your faith if you believe this is not just a word for someone else. It's for you, right now, right where you are. You're entering a season where what once was impossible will now become your testimony. That closed door you stood before, knocking and knocking, is about to open. That broken relationship you wept over is about to be healed in ways you didn't think were possible. That dream you buried is about to live again. Don't underestimate what I can do in just one moment of divine favor. It only takes one touch from me to rewrite everything. But do not take this moment lightly. This is not just another day. This is a holy interruption. The enemy would love nothing more than for you to scroll away, dismiss this, harden your heart, and miss the very answer you've cried out for. That's how he works, through distraction, discouragement, and delay. But I am breaking through those chains right now. If you will lean in, if you will listen, if you will trust me just a little deeper, I will do what eyes have not seen, what ears have not heard, what hearts have not imagined. This is the kind of moment where destinies shift, where the waiting turns into walking, where the tears you sowed are about to reap joy. Do not mistake my silence in the past for absence. I was working in the unseen. I was protecting you from what you didn't even know was coming. I was building something in you that could withstand what others would have crumbled under. And now, my child, the season is changing. Even now, I am softening hearts on your behalf. I am arranging meetings you didn't request. I am breathing new life into the things that felt dead. I am making a way in the wilderness, a path through dry places. You don't need to figure out how. That is my job. You just need to keep believing, keep obeying, keep worshiping me in the waiting. Your praise is a weapon, and your faith is the door I walk through. When you trust me, I can take what the enemy used to destroy you and turn it into something that will elevate you. That pain was not the end of your story. That loss did not disqualify you. That mistake did not cancel my plans for your life. I am bigger than your failures. I am greater than your fears. My love covers all of it, and my grace is still enough to lift you where no one thought you could go. You've been trying to hold everything together, but now I want you to rest in me. I want you to let me carry what was never yours to bear alone. Let go of trying to fix what only I can heal. Let go of trying to prove yourself to people who never saw your worth. You were never created to carry the weight of the world. That's why you're tired. That's why your soul is heavy. Come to me, and I will give you rest. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The season of hiding is over. I am calling you forward. The favor on your life will now become visible. The gifts I placed in you will make room for you. You will not need to strive to be seen. I will bring the right eyes to see what I've placed inside you. You don't have to chase validation anymore. I have already called you mine. Comment 555. If you are ready to walk into this next chapter with faith and trust, this moment is sacred. This isn't hype or noise. This is me, the same God who walked with Moses through the Red Sea, the same God who stood in the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the same God who raised Jesus from the grave. This is me speaking directly to you. I am still the same. I have not changed, and I will never fail you. You will see breakthrough in areas you've almost given up on. You will see me bring justice where there was only injustice. You will see me restore what was stolen. You will see me redeem what was broken. And you will not be alone when it happens. I will walk beside you every step. My spirit will guide you. My angels will guard you. And my hand will cover you. Not because of your strength, not because of your efforts, but because my hand has moved on your behalf. And when they ask how you came through what should have broken you, you will only be able to say, God did it. You were not overlooked. You were being preserved. There were places I didn't let you go because they would have drained you. There were people I removed not to punish you, but to protect what I placed inside of you. Not every closed door was the enemy. Some were my mercy, disguised as disappointment. I know what's ahead, and I could not let you settle for less. I am preparing you for a blessing that requires space, faith, and full trust in me. You've walked through shadows, wondering if I was still near, but my presence never left your side. I was the quiet in your chaos, the whisper in your confusion, the strength behind your tired prayers. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was holding you together. Every sleepless night, every lonely moment, every time you said, God, I can't take much more, I was closer than your next breath. And now, I'm bringing you into a place of light again. You've endured the storm, now you'll see the rainbow. I know how deep your pain has gone. I know how long you've waited. You've smiled while breaking, held others up when you were falling apart, believed for others what you barely believed for yourself. But I saw it all. And because you stayed faithful when no one clapped for you, because you trusted me when it felt like I was silent, I am about to reward you openly. What you built in the dark, I will bless in the light. What you kept pure when no one was watching, I will multiply before the world. Comment 1212 if you believe the blessing I've prepared is already on the way. This next season will not be one of striving, but of surrender. You don't need to force the outcome. You don't have to manipulate the doors. What I have ordained, no man can block. What I have set in motion, no enemy can stop. Your part is to walk with me, trust me, and keep your heart clean. Let go of needing to control everything. You don't have to know how it's going to happen. Just know that it will, because I said it would, and my word never fails. People may have doubted you. They may have misunderstood your heart, questioned your decisions, spoken against what they didn't understand. Let them. I will vindicate you. You don't have to prove yourself. I will. You just keep walking. Keep building, keep loving, keep forgiving. What I'm doing in your life will speak louder than anything they ever said, and those who tried to bury you will witness your rising. The blessing I'm bringing is not just for comfort, but for calling. I'm not just giving you peace, I'm giving you purpose. You will not only receive, you will be a vessel. Others will find hope through your story. What crushed you will now carry healing for someone else. Your scars will speak life. Your broken places will shine with my light. You will no longer be defined by what hurt you, but by what I did through you. This is why the battle was so long. This is why you felt attacked from every side. The enemy saw what was forming before you did. He tried to shut it down early, but he failed. because what I have placed inside you cannot be destroyed. You may have bent, but you did not break. You may have wept, but you did not walk away. And because you stood, because you kept showing up, I am now pouring out what you couldn't earn or explain. You're about to see promises come alive. Words I whispered years ago will suddenly take shape. What was delayed will no longer be held back. What you thought was dead is still part of the plan. I do not forget, my children. I do not make empty promises. If I said it, I will do it. And when I do, it will be better, bigger, and more beautiful than what you prayed for. Comment 777 if you are standing in faith for what I'm about to release. I am not waiting on your perfection. I'm looking for your trust. I'm not asking you to have it all figured out. I'm asking you to surrender what you're still holding on to. That fear, that bitterness, that pain from people who hurt you and never said sorry, give it to me. Let me carry what's been weighing you down. You were not created to carry burdens alone. That's why you feel crushed. Let me lift it. Let me lead you out of that heaviness. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you free, not just happy on the outside, but healed on the inside. You've learned how to function while wounded, how to smile through brokenness. But now I want to restore you. I want to go to the deep places. I want to give you joy that isn't shaken by circumstances, peace that isn't tied to people, faith that isn't based on feelings. I want to rebuild you from the inside out, and when I'm done, even you won't recognize the version of yourself I bring forth. You won't have to chase what's meant for you. My favor will find you. My grace will open doors you didn't knock on. And when it does, stay humble, stay anchored. Don't forget who brought you there. Because this blessing isn't coming to inflate your pride, it's coming to glorify my name. When people ask how you made it, you will say, it was God, only God. This is the hour to believe again, to hope again, to trust again. I am not the God of almost. I am not the God of sometimes. I am the God of always, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. And what I started in you I will complete. Do not lose heart now. You've come too far. Heaven is backing you. My angels are surrounding you, and I am walking ahead of you. Stay close to me. Do not wander when things get quiet. Even when it seems nothing is moving, I am working in the stillness. Just because you don't feel me doesn't mean I've stepped away. I am closer than your thoughts. I am nearer than your breath. I dwell in your spirit, and I will never leave you. You are mine, and I finish what I begin. Something beautiful is indeed coming, but it requires your heart to remain open, your faith to stay alive, your obedience to stay steady. I am not calling you to strive, but to stay surrendered, because what I'm building cannot be rushed, and what I'm about to release cannot be taken if you stay under my covering. You have not suffered unseen. You have not waited in vain. I am the God who remembers. I am the God who restores. And I will repay you for every tear you cried in silence. There is a shift happening, not just around you, but within you. You can sense it. The old things no longer satisfy. The familiar ways no longer fit. That restlessness in your spirit is not a sign of something wrong. It is the stirring of new life. I am shaking loose what cannot come with you into the next season. I am cutting off what once comforted you, but is now holding you back. Because where I am taking you requires clarity, courage, and complete trust in me. This next chapter is holy, sacred. It is where I reveal what I've been preparing you for all along. The reason the battle felt personal is because the blessing is personal. You are not walking into what others receive. You are walking into what I designed specifically for you. Your path is not meant to mirror anyone else's. Stop comparing your journey. Stop measuring your progress through someone else's timeline. I know exactly where you are, and I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not finished with you. In fact, I'm just beginning. You've been asking for answers, but what I'm giving is something greater: alignment. I'm aligning you with purpose, with peace, with destiny. Things that used to confuse you will begin to make sense. The people who left you were necessary. The opportunities that passed you by were never yours to begin with. I have pruned your life, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Comment 999 if you believe what is ahead of you will be greater than what is behind. You've carried disappointment like a weight on your shoulders. You've tried to make sense of why things didn't turn out the way you hoped. But what you didn't know is that I've been rewriting your story in a way that protects your heart and preserves your future. The no's you received were not rejections, they were redirections. The pain was not punishment, it was preparation. I have something better, always. Because I am a father who gives good gifts, not just quick ones. It's okay to admit that you're tired, that you've been strong for so long, and it's wearing on you. I see you. I know you don't always feel brave. But your strength isn't measured by how loud you shout, it's seen in the quiet ways you keep going. The moments you pray when it feels like nothing is changing. The moments you encourage others when you're the one who needs encouragement. I see it all, and I'm proud of you. Now I need you to take one more step of trust. Not because you feel ready, but because I'm with you. I don't require perfect faith. I honor honest faith, the kind that says, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to see the full picture. You just need to hold my hand. I will guide you. I will catch you when you stumble. I will never let you fall beyond my reach. This journey will not be without battles, but it will be marked with victories, not the kind the world celebrates, but the kind heaven rejoices over. Every time you choose me over comfort, every time you forgive when you'd rather resent, every time you show up with love instead of fear, you are walking in victory. You are becoming who I created you to be. And the more you become, the more you will see that my plans were never to harm you, but to give you a future and a hope. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is nothing too broken that I cannot restore. Nothing too lost that I cannot redeem. No season too dark that my light cannot break through. You may feel like you've missed your moment, but with me, there is always a new beginning. I specialize in resurrection. What others thought was dead, I can bring back to life. That dream, that calling, that joy, that confidence. Watch what I do with what you thought was over. Comment 1010 if you're ready to step into new beginnings and leave the weight of the past behind. You are not alone in this. I am with you in the details. I know what keeps you up at night. I know the fears you hide from others. But you don't have to hide from me. Bring it all. Your confusion, your pain, your questions. I can handle it. I'm not afraid of your mess. I want your heart, not your perfection. I love you completely, even in your most broken place. You don't have to earn my favor. You already have it. You don't have to chase my love. I already gave it fully through the cross. You don't have to beg for my attention. I've never looked away from you. From the moment you took your first breath, I've been watching over you, speaking to you, guiding you, even when you didn't know it was me. And now, my beloved, I am calling you into deeper trust, deeper faith. I want you to believe that I'm still writing beautiful things into your story. I want you to believe that what I promised is still on the way. I want you to believe that nothing you've faced will be wasted. I am redeeming the time. I am restoring what was lost. I am rebuilding what was broken. Soon, you will walk into a room and feel the shift in the atmosphere, not because of who you are, but because of who walks with you. My spirit will go before you. My favor will rest on you. My peace will follow you. You will not need to force what's meant for you. You will not need to fight for what is already yours. What I have ordained cannot be undone. Trust me. Stay close. Keep your eyes on me, because something beautiful, something holy is unfolding even now, and you are right at the edge of it. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Do not let delay convince you that I've changed my mind. I am still moving, I am still faithful, and I am still for you. But I want you to know what I withhold for a reason. And what I give at the right time. Not a moment too soon, not a moment too late. My timing is perfect. Even when your heart feels uncertain, you are not walking in circles. You are not wasting time. You are not behind. You are on the path I designed for you, even when it feels slow. There are lessons I needed you to learn. There is strength I've built in you that couldn't have come through ease. The version of you that's emerging is stronger, softer, wiser, and ready for what I've been preparing. You're not who you used to be. And that is my doing. I have been stripping away what was never meant to stay. I have been closing chapters so new ones can begin. You've felt the pain of endings, the sting of letting go. But I want you to know, every ending I've allowed is making room for a better beginning. You are not losing your story. You are stepping into the part that will make everything before it make sense. Hold on, because you're about to see how I work all things together for your good. I never promised it would be easy, but I promised I would never leave you. And I haven't, not for a second. I was there in the quiet moments when your hope felt like it was slipping away. I was there when you felt overlooked and unseen. I was there when you didn't have the words to pray but still whispered my name. Every breath, every step, every cry, I was with you, and I still am. Comment 1515 if you believe I've been walking with you through it all, even when it was silent. This season you're walking into will look nothing like the one you've just come out of. What was once heavy will feel light. What once hurt will be healed. What once felt empty will overflow. I'm not just going to return what you lost. I'm going to multiply it. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will reap in joy what you sowed in tears. Your pain has not been wasted, it has been sown like a seed. And now, harvest is near. You've questioned if you're really ready, if you're really worthy. But I don't choose the qualified. I qualify the chosen. And you are chosen. You always have been. Not because you did everything right, but because I loved you from the beginning. I see beyond your flaws. I see beyond your doubts. I see the heart that still believes, even after all the storms, and that heart is what I can use. There are things I'm about to place in your hands that you once thought were for someone else. Opportunities, relationships, healing, restoration, things you disqualified yourself from. But I never did. You thought it was over. I say it's just beginning. You thought the best had passed you by. I say the best is still on the way. Don't let the past convince you that I've changed my plans. I haven't. I'm a promise keeper. Stay near to me. Don't rush ahead. Don't let impatience drive your decisions. I know it's tempting to try and fix things your way, but trust me, I see the full picture. I know what you need, when you need it, and who needs to be part of it. If I haven't opened the door yet, it's not because I'm withholding good, it's because I'm protecting perfect. And perfect takes time. Comment 1717 if you believe the wait is not a waste and that I am still working behind the scenes. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to carry. You've blamed yourself for things that were never in your control. You've tried to hold everything together while silently falling apart. But you don't have to keep living like that. You can lay it all down. At my feet. I never asked you to carry it alone. I only asked you to come to me, and I will give you rest. I see you trying to be strong for everyone else. I see you putting on a brave face when your heart is breaking. But I want to remind you, your worth is not in what you can handle. Your value isn't in your performance. You are loved because you are mine. Nothing more, nothing less. Just as you are. Even in your weakness, I see beauty. Even in your doubts, I see faith. You are enough because I am enough in you. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to hide your fears. You don't have to get it all right. Just bring me your heart. Let me hold what you can't. Let me speak peace where there's been confusion. Let me pour healing into the places you don't even talk about. I am not a distant God. I am your Father, and I'm closer than you know. There is nothing about your life that escapes my attention. I know your story from beginning to end. I wrote every chapter with purpose. Even the ones you wish you could erase, I will use them. The shame you've carried, I will turn it into strength. The mistakes you regret, I will use them as stepping stones. The parts of your story you hide, I will redeem them for my glory. Nothing is too far gone in my hands. You're going to laugh again. You're going to breathe easier. You're going to wake up with joy, not dread, because I am healing you from the inside out. I'm not just changing your situation, I'm changing your heart, your mind, your spirit. What once felt broken will be whole again. What once felt distant will be close again. This is the season where you'll see me restore what you thought was gone for good. Keep trusting, keep walking, keep leaning on me. The breakthrough is not far. The beauty is not a dream, it's your next reality. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, despair into praise. And I'm not done with your story, not even close. This is your moment to believe again, to hope again, to let me in fully. I'm not here for part of your life, I want all of it. Your joy, your sorrow, your doubt, your dreams. I want to be your first thought, your steady anchor, your place of rest. And I will be, if you let me. What you're about to step into will not only bless you, it will bless those around you. People will be drawn to your peace. They will ask about your joy, and you will point them back to me, because your life will become a testimony, not just of survival, but of revival. You will not only recover, you will rise. I am still moving. You are not being ignored, you are being positioned. What feels like standing still is actually a deep divine alignment. I have been anchoring your roots for the weight of the blessing that's on its way. This is not a maybe. This is not wishful thinking. This is my will unfolding, slowly, steadily, and surely. I've been building this moment in secret, just like a seed breaks open under the ground. No one sees the process, but suddenly there is life. That's how your breakthrough is going to arrive. It will seem sudden, but it has been forming for longer than you know. And when it comes, it will make sense of everything you've had to endure. I know you've watched others receive what you've been praying for. I know it stings when it feels like your name was skipped, but I want you to know that I didn't forget you. I was writing your name on something greater. Your miracle is not a copy of someone else's, it's something tailor-made by my hand. You haven't missed your turn. Your turn is sacred, and it's still coming. You won't have to force it. You won't have to chase it. It will arrive right on time, because I'm the one who sends it. Comment Amen if you believe your name is still on the miracle I've prepared. Let go of the timelines you've created in your head. Let go of the pressure to make it happen in your own strength. My ways are higher than your ways. My timing is higher than your planning. I'm asking you to trust me again, even though you've been disappointed, even though you've faced delays, even though your heart still feels the ache of unanswered prayers. I'm asking you to trust, not because you understand, but because you know who I am. I am not like people who walk away. I do not lie. I do not tease you with hope, only to abandon it. When I say I will do something, I do it, even if it takes time, even if it looks impossible. I created the heavens. I hold the earth. I breathe life into you, and I will fulfill every purpose I placed inside you. You are not too late. You are not too far. You are exactly where you need to be for me to do what I've promised. Your waiting has not been wasted. While you've been asking me to change your situation, I've been changing you. Building resilience, deepening trust, teaching you to walk by faith and not by sight. What you've gained in the waiting will hold the blessing when it arrives. The strength I've developed in you is what will carry you through the open doors I'm about to unlock. Comment 222 if you trust my process, even when it's hidden from your eyes. Don't confuse hidden with forgotten. I often do, my best work in places no one else sees. The wilderness you've walked through has not been a punishment, it's been a place of preparation. Just like I took Moses to the mountain, just like I refined David in the fields, just like I shaped Joseph in the prison, I have been preparing you in silence. And when I bring you out, people will see my power all over your life. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Some of the people who walked away had to go. Some of the things you lost had to fall off. I know it hurt. I know it left questions. but I needed to clear space. I needed to remove the noise so you could hear my voice. You don't need everyone to understand you. You just need to know I've never stopped guiding you. And soon, the people meant to walk this next part of the journey with you will find their way to you, sent by me. You're not just stepping into a blessing, you're stepping into alignment. I'm aligning your life with my plan, your heart with my truth, your mind with my peace. You will begin to notice how everything starts to fit: conversations, decisions, even delays. You'll look back and realize that what once felt random was actually divinely orchestrated. I was behind it all, weaving beauty out of chaos. This blessing isn't just coming to relieve pressure, it's coming to restore joy. The kind of joy you thought was lost, the laughter that left, the ease you once knew. I'm restoring it. You've spent long enough surviving. Now, I want to teach you how to live again. Not in fear, not in stress, but in peace, in joy, in freedom. That's what I promised you. That's what I'm still delivering. Your story is not ending in the wilderness. It's just beginning in the promised land. I don't need you to know how every step will unfold. I just need you to keep walking, keep believing, keep speaking life. Even when your surroundings look barren, there's power in your faith, there's power in your praise. Your worship in the waiting is what's making room for the miracle. I am with you now, not when everything looks perfect, not when you feel strong, right now. As you read this, in your tiredness, in your wondering, in your reaching, I am here and I am not leaving. My love is not based on your perfection, it's based on my nature, and I am faithful, even when you feel like giving up. I will carry you through this. You are not walking through this alone. You are surrounded. Angels are assigned to you. My spirit is strengthening you. My word is going before you. What's coming will be so clearly from me that there will be no doubt. You'll look at your life and know, this could only be God. And when it comes, when the doors open, when the healing happens, when the shift breaks through, remember this moment. Remember how you held on. Remember how you trusted. And above all, remember that it was me, not your own doing, not your own plans, but my grace, my hand, and my promise fulfilled. So hold your head up, keep your heart soft, keep your spirit ready. Something beautiful is not just coming, it's already begun. You're not waiting for me to start. I'm already in motion. The pieces are falling into place. The light is breaking through the cracks. You're standing closer than you think. Do not walk away now. Do not let doubt steal what I've prepared. This is your moment to stay the course. To keep believing even when nothing looks different yet. Because behind the scenes, everything is shifting. And soon, you will see what I've been building. You are closer than you've ever been. And I don't want you to miss it. Not because of doubt, not because of fear, not because you got tired waiting one day too soon. You must hold on. What I'm about to release will shift everything. I know it's been a long season. I know there were moments you didn't think you'd make it through. You felt like your strength had run dry, like your prayers were hitting the ceiling, like you were walking alone. But my child, you were never alone. I've been holding you even when you didn't feel it. I've been covering you even when you couldn't see it. And now, I am calling you to lift your eyes. Because help is coming. Change is near. What I have promised is about to appear. Do not let discouragement have the final word. Do not let delays make you think I've forgotten. I am still the God who answers. I am still the one who makes rivers in the desert and roads in the wilderness. You are not at a dead end. You are at the place where I begin to show you why you had to go through everything you did. I have not allowed one moment of your pain to be wasted. I have collected your tears, and I will turn them into joy. Comment 333. If you believe your season of joy is about to begin, sometimes the greatest miracles come after the deepest trials. The enemy thought he had you. He thought the pressure would break you. But instead, it is building something unshakable inside of you. You've grown in ways you don't even realize yet. You've developed endurance. You've found a deeper dependence on me. And that's the kind of foundation I bless, one that trusts even in the dark, one that praises even in the storm. What I have for you next will not require you to fight alone. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to chase it. You won't have to manipulate or exhaust yourself to make it happen. When I send it, it will come with peace. My blessings do not come wrapped in anxiety. They come with rest. You will know it's from me, because it will not make you strive, it will make you surrender. And in that surrender, you will find freedom like you've never known. You've carried burdens long enough. You've tried to fix things in your own strength. You've replayed the past over and over, wondering if you should have done something differently. But I want you to stop. Give it to me. Release the weight. You can't step into what's next while holding on to everything that wounded you. Forgive, let go, breathe again. You're not going backward. I am calling you forward. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You may not see it, but I've already gone ahead of you. I've already worked out the details. I've already aligned the moments. What seems like delay is not delay, it's design. I'm getting everything in place so that when the door opens, you will be ready to walk through it with confidence, not fear, with clarity, not confusion. And when you do, you'll see that my timing was not just perfect, it was protective. Comment 555 if you're ready to release what's behind and embrace what I'm about to do. This is not the time to give in to fear. This is the time to rise in faith. Speak my promises over your situation. Declare my truth over your emotions. The battle is not just happening around you, it's happening inside of you. And I am strengthening you to stand firm. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to believe that I do. I'm not asking you to carry the plan. I'm asking you to carry my peace. There are things I'm about to release that you didn't even know you needed. Unexpected favor, open doors, divine connections, answers to prayers you've forgotten you prayed. I know what you need before you speak it. I know what your heart has longed for in silence. And I am a good father. I give good gifts. Not always the ones you expect, but always the ones that will bless you the most. You're going to look back at this season and see how I never left your side. You're going to see how the battles built strength, how the losses cleared space, how the waiting taught you faith. You're going to see how I was working through all of it. And when it happens, you'll be able to say without a doubt, God did this. Not luck, not coincidence, just me, fulfilling every word I spoke over your life. I've seen the nights you've laid awake, wondering when things will shift. I've heard the sighs you've released when no one else was around, and I want you to know those moments have not been ignored. I am closer in those quiet moments than you've ever realized, and I am not far off. I am not unreachable. I am right here, speaking into your heart, reminding you that your story is not finished. Your breakthrough is not a dream. It's a promise. You're not waiting for me to start moving. I've already begun. Even when it feels slow, even when you can't see results, I am arranging things. I'm preparing hearts. I'm shifting paths. I'm moving the mountains you don't even know are in the way. Just because it doesn't look like anything is happening doesn't mean nothing is. Faith is not about what you see, it's about who you trust. And you can trust me. There will be restoration in places that have felt broken for years. Restoration in family, in health, in finances, in confidence. I'm restoring not just what was lost, but what you gave up on. The parts of yourself you buried under disappointment, the hope you laid to rest. I'm calling it back to life. I'm breathing new wind into your soul. You will rise again. You will dream again. You will love again. Stay close to me. Keep your heart open. Don't harden it just because the wait has been long. Don't let bitterness steal what I'm about to pour out. Let me heal that part of you. The disappointment, the anger, the ache of what didn't work out. I'm not asking you to forget the pain. I'm asking you to hand it over. I can carry it, and I can turn it into something beautiful. I've watched you press forward when it would have been easier to give up. I've heard the thoughts you didn't speak out loud. And I want you to know what you've been carrying is not in vain. The strength you showed in silence will soon be honored openly. I am not a distant God. I am not standing far off watching you struggle. I am near. I've been walking beside you this whole time, and I'm not just watching, I'm fighting for you. I'm removing what you didn't even know was a threat. I'm shielding you from what never reached your door. You've been thinking, nothing's changing. But I'm telling you, so much has already shifted in your favor. You just haven't seen the results yet. But they're coming. You've been waiting and wondering if you heard me right. You've looked back at what you thought would happen and felt disappointment rise like a wave. But I need you to hear me now. I have not changed my mind about you. I have not cancelled the plans I made for you. Delays do not mean denial. Setbacks do not mean surrender. You are still in my will. You are still in my hands. And I am still moving on your behalf. Comment, Amen, if you believe I am still working in the waiting. This isn't about getting back to who you used to be. I'm not calling you to recover the past. I'm calling you to rise into something entirely new. What's ahead of you is not a repeat, it's a rebirth. You're going to see new things. You're going to walk in places you've never been before. You're going to carry joy that isn't borrowed from old memories, but born from a fresh encounter with me. You are not who the pain tried to shape you into. You are who I created you to be. You are not the failure. You are not the loss. You are not the mistake. You are mine. And I have called you worthy, beloved, and set apart. I'm rebuilding the parts of you that life tried to break. I'm restoring your sense of hope, your trust in me, your ability to dream without fear of disappointment. You've kept showing up, even with trembling hands. You've kept giving, even when your own heart was empty. And I'm about to pour back into you in a way that fills every dry place. I'm about to breathe fresh wind into your spirit. You won't have to fake your strength anymore. I will become your strength. You won't have to force your joy anymore. I will become your joy. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You felt surrounded by uncertainty, but I am declaring over you now peace. Not a fragile peace that fades in the face of bad news, not a temporary calm. I am giving you my peace, the kind that guards your heart, the kind that steadies your mind, the kind that keeps you grounded when everything around you is shifting. This is not the end. This is not the final word. This is the middle of the miracle. Comment 1111 if you believe my peace is greater than your fear. There are doors you've knocked on for years that are finally about to open, not because you pushed hard enough, but because the time is right. I am going to release what you've been ready for, but more importantly, I'm releasing it when you're truly prepared to carry it. You've been asking me, when? And I've been saying, soon. Not because I enjoy watching you wait, but because I've been building something in you that can sustain the blessing. My timing is mercy. I don't just want to give you things, I want to give you things that last, that stay, that grow. And for that to happen, I had to let some things fall apart. I had to remove some people. I had to close some doors. Not to punish you, but to protect you. What I'm about to release in your life is too precious to be surrounded by anything less than what aligns with my purpose for you. There are divine connections coming, people you didn't expect, conversations you didn't plan, and they will confirm what I've already spoken to you in quiet. You won't need to explain yourself. You won't need to convince anyone of your heart. The right people will see it. The right doors will respond to it. I am bringing the alignment you've been praying for, not just in circumstances, but in relationships, in purpose, and in peace. You've been stretched, refined, tested, and pressed. But I didn't let you break. I've been holding you the whole time, and now you're stepping into a season where what was heavy is going to lift. What was hard will begin to ease. What was confusing will start to make sense. I don't do partial healings. I don't leave stories unfinished. What I started in you, I will complete. There is joy coming that won't just visit, it will dwell. There is clarity coming that won't just flicker, it will stay. You are not going back to the pain. You are going forward into peace. You are not returning to that fear, you are stepping into confidence. You are not stuck, you are sent. I'm sending you into a future that carries my blessing, my protection, and my covering. Do not shrink back when the door opens. Do not second-guess the blessing because of how long you waited for it. This is the fulfillment of a promise. This is the answer to your prayers. You are not an outsider to my favor. You are not disqualified. I have seen your faith, and I am honoring it. The beauty that's coming is not random, it's my reward. You don't have to chase signs. You don't have to keep begging for confirmation. You already know this is for you. You feel it in your soul. You know it in your spirit. And I'm asking you, will you trust me with the rest? Will you hold on just a little longer? Will you believe that I've not brought you this far to abandon you now? What's coming won't just change your life, it will renew your spirit. It will remind you of who you are and whose you are. You'll find joy in places you once cried. You'll see my hand in the details. You'll find me in the stillness and in the celebration. I'm not done, and the best part is still unfolding. So stay close. Don't give up. Let your hope rise again. Let your faith grow again. Because something beautiful is about to enter your life, not because you forced it, but because I spoke it. And when I speak, nothing can stand in the way. No delay can hold it back. No opposition can undo it.